light side. The world's so cold, every day I pray. She want my coconut cream with a piece of gallo. Oh shit, I'm rolling with the team, no matter the color.
My name's Bronson. I go by the artist name MeloDownz, and yeah, I do rap music, hip hop, poetry, just an all-around creative. Yeah. I dread the day my dreads are faded gray and old, but I just pray that when I go someday, I pave the way for those in need to breathe the light. But I'm a Gemini, my G, and we still live in darkness, spark the fire and get higher than a top floor apartment. I'm an artist and a writer who is channeling the highest type of superpower ever. Love the world, it's now or never, just a hippie living hypocrite. Shit is so ridiculous, down with the red or blue. Love the color of your skin, reality is really hard to see. Kinda like a blood, and if you didn't get that line, you don't know where I'm from. Still miscellaneous, made from angel dust on the rainiest day. I don't wanna be famous, just beat the way my mother raised me up. I know some haters that wanted to waste me up. It's okay, showing peace through police, wanted to taste me up. Waking up early and counting my blessings, and got a light of my soul. Gotta get dancing, I'm on my ground, no drama, heart of a lion. You already know I'm a son of a queen. So yeah, that was Son of a Queen. One of my songs that kind of got me more of an international presence when I did Colors in Berlin, and that was the song that I performed. But yeah, that first verse is just, I didn't have anything in mind when I was writing it. It was just one of those things that just when you're inspired, you just start writing shit, and that's what came out. As a kid, we just wanna be cool, ditch school, hop on the fence, my mother worried about rent. Had an older cousin who inspired me, first job, rock up late, and now they wanting to find me. God was behind me, the devil was in front of my eyes. Never let it fuck up my style, we too stubborn, kept it running like the cold water. Fucking up these rappers at the party, you know, order we run a mile. Look into the eyes of my dying grandmother, laying in the bed next to my grandfather. Couldn't comprehend the disease she had, but the belief she had. God damn, even Jesus said, gotta admit I hit a lick for the fun of it, too young to give one shit. I'm living troublesome. Got arrested 6 times 1 year. Went to 7 funerals. Didn't shed one tear. Damn, trying to find a light. Suffocated by darkness. Gotta keep a G. Here the keys to the starship. Never understand all the hardship that you go through. I'm just an artist feeling like Goku, running it up, giving a fuck, running it up. Bitch, I'm a target. If you got the Ola, better spark it. Better yet, got the whip, better park it. Up at a favorite food joint we eat in. Life ain't promised, still happy we breathe in. Been on my saddle, I'm trying to battle these demons. Follow my shadow, ain't nothing mellow than me, man. Set it straight, meditate, then fuck. Drink liquor, take drugs, feel like shit when you wake up. Life's still a bitch like a paper cut. Still try to spread love, get the paper up. Yo. Sweet brothers. That verse was about just like growing up in Avondale and some of the things I experienced, being raised by my grandparents, and yeah, just coming from like a nostalgic point of view, I guess. So yeah, that's what that song's about. Counting my blessings is sentimental. Couldn't do this job if you had the credentials. Thinking about these youngins from my neighborhood, falling down the cracks while I see the potential. I don't even have an answer for all of these problems. I've been trying to put some money in some empty pockets. I record everything on a Mac computer. I use Logic. There's different plugins and presets. When I take it to the engineer, he's got all his wizardry that he uses in that. And so all my merch I design myself. So I do it all on iPad on Procreate. And that's been really helpful because I'm old school. I used to just draw on paper. And so for it to be able to vector it on the spot and make changes and make it all digital and look real cool, it's just almost like a hack. It just brings it to life that much more. So yeah, it plays a real key part in what we do for a career and for our art form as well. The AI voices, I saw this thing about Kendrick, he had this Kendrick filter on and he was rapping in the mic and it was coming out as Kendrick's voice That's crazy to me. It's you could get a nerd from Howard doesn't even rap. He could just be talking to a mic and it will come out sounding like Kendrick or J. Cole or someone, so it's crazy what you can do with technology. I think it's what we do with that technology, We can use it to mess the world up, or we can use it to our powers. It's really up to us. Yeah. But that's the scary thing about it, It's fuck, if it goes in the wrong hands, man, we could do heaps of damage. fuck, sometimes it is what it is, sometimes it's not what you expect, we'd rather be full of disappointment. I'm really passionate about community as well, and so like, I've been on and off in the community, like mentoring since like 2016, even before that. Yeah, so at the moment I'm working alongside a trust. Tikiranga Community is what it's called, and it's so cool because it's like run by artists such as myself, and like there's Rizwan, Church from Church and AP, some young cats like Aiden Fine, and the outside. There's so many cool, dope creators, and what it is like it's a committee that facilitate kind of music programs during the week. So there's one out west, one out east side, one out central, and there's even like graffiti classes. There's like producing classes, and it's really like groundwork in the community, like, and it's really bringing like people together. So yeah, I'm really passionate about doing that. And I also work for a mental health art space called Toi Hourua, and that's just working with kind of the more vulnerable people from like Mason Clinic and stuff, and I run like a music and writing class. Hopefully we can expand and get it to a place where, you know, like we can start running way more programs out in different areas, especially like the rural areas that I know that there's a lot of like kind of negativity and like a lot of drugs and kind of abuse and stuff, and there's small pockets like outside of Auckland that are just like have nothing. So that would be cool to start expanding into that kind of, into those areas too, you know.